Consultation, the secret to turning disagreements into breakthroughs, opening to collective wisdom. There's a quiet but powerful tension that many of us carry with us every single day. The deeply ingrained belief that we should be able to figure everything out on our own. This belief often goes completely unexamined. We mistake it for self-reliance, for strength, or for independence. But if you look a little closer beneath the surface, there is frequently something else driving that behavior. A subtle fear of being judged, of appearing weak, or of losing control over how others perceive us. Many of us live in a culture that passionately celebrates the self-made individual, the hero who has all the answers, the one who never needs to ask for help. Yet, if you look at the greatest breakthroughs in human history, whether in science, art, community building, or personal transformation, they are likely not a result of isolation alone, though they can be. Many times, they come from the courageous, vulnerable act of reaching out. They often come from a process of inspiration from different areas, maybe a process of consultation. When we feel an internal resistance to asking for help, or when we feel a sudden flash of defensiveness when someone presents a different perspective, that is our ego going to work. The ego isn't inherently bad, it serves a purpose. The ego is the interaction between your thoughts and emotions. It protects us and helps define who we are, or who we think we must be. But when the ego becomes a rigid wall, it mistakes vulnerability for weakness and interprets a differing opinion as a direct threat rather than a gift. This is why discussions, meetings, and family disagreements can feel so incredibly charged. When someone challenges your viewpoint, your amygdala registers it almost like a physical attack. Your heartbeat quickens, your chest tightens, and you completely stop listening. Instead, your mind frantically starts preparing its defense. In that exact moment, the exchange stops being a dialogue and becomes a battlefield. And on a battlefield, the only goal is winning, not understanding. The internal shift from needing to win to genuinely wanting to understand is one of the most profound transitions a human being can make. It doesn't mean becoming passive, abandoning your values, or staying silent. It means expanding your internal capacity, holding your own truth while remaining genuinely open to another truth entering the room. This is what mature, elevated communication looks like. It dares to express its own perspective clearly and beautifully, while simultaneously creating space for others to be heard in a way that might actually change you. When two people or a group operate from this elevated state, something miraculous happens. A profound law comes into effect. It is from the friction of differing views that the spark of truth shines forth. Imagine a match being struck. Without friction, there is no spark, and without a spark, there is no light. In the exact same way, when differing or even opposing viewpoints clash in an environment of safety and respect, that very friction produces a brilliant spark of insight. It illuminates a completely new direction, revealing a third, higher solution that absolutely no one in the room could see or reach on their own beforehand. This transformative way of consulting can be practiced anywhere, by anyone. It applies to a quick, spontaneous conversation between two partners just as much as it does to a highly structured, planned meeting. For example, imagine a family that hosts a weekly consultation meeting. Instead of the parents dictating orders or everyone arguing over chores, they sit down around a table as equals to solve a shared challenge: how to distribute the household responsibilities. They look at the family as a micro-community. Everyone contributes based on their unique level, their age, their maturity, and their current competence. The chores are shared fairly so that every single member also walks away with guaranteed free time to pursue the things they love. This same practice transforms workplaces, schools, and organizations. Imagine a group sitting around a table to solve a difficult problem. In a typical meeting, sometimes it might feel like a few dominant personalities hijack the room while others stay silent. But in a true consultation, the group creates a beautiful, balancing exercise. Those who are naturally quiet or shy actively practice using their inner voice, mustering the courage to put their thoughts on the table. Meanwhile, those who usually dominate the conversation practice the vital art of active listening, holding themselves back to some degree to allow space for others. The secret that makes this work is a concept called detachment. When you sit at the consultative table, you must practice being completely detached from your own opinion. When you speak, you are not trying to defend your idea. Instead, think of your thought as a gift. You take your opinion and you place it gently on the common table. The moment you lay it down, it no longer belongs to you. It belongs to the table. It belongs to the group. Once all the opinions are on the table, no one is fighting to see my idea win. Instead, everyone looks at the collective pool of ideas with total freedom. You can openly discuss the suggestions, combine them, or let a beautiful new solution emerge from the clash of completely different perspectives. If someone shows you a better path, you don't feel defeated. You rejoice because the community is moving closer to the best possible outcome. Sometimes the purpose of this consultation is relational, ensuring that the maximum number of people have their needs fulfilled while contributing their unique talents to the whole. Other times, the purpose is purely objective, finding the absolute best, most sustainable solution to a problem for the benefit of the entire environment and the greater good. In both cases, unity is the foundation, and collective wisdom is the result. Inner change of this kind, releasing the tight grip of the ego in moments of tension, softening the reflex to defend your ideas, does not happen overnight. It is a skill that deepens through repetition and tracking your growth. This is why our program, Journey 1, Relational Freedom, is built the way it is. If you are already working through the course, this upcoming meditation, Brave Consultation, is a crucial milestone. Each time you sit with it, you are manually discharging the physical armor and defensiveness that your nervous system has stored from past arguments and boundary violations. You are teaching your amygdala that it is safe to listen, safe to contribute, and safe to let go of control. If you are watching this and haven't yet joined the full course, the meditation we are exploring today is designed to bring real relief and open up for consultation skills. While the full deep dive session is part of our complete program, you can click the link below this video right now to access this practice and explore Journey 1, Relational Freedom. We don't just patch the surface, we take you through a systematic, layer-by-layer journey to rewire your nervous system, dismantle old defense mechanisms at the root, and unlock the ability for consultation within you. If you feel a longing inside to experience relationships free from the constant battle of egos, whether at home, at work, or other places, click the link below this video to explore Journey 1, Relational Freedom, and claim the collective wisdom that is waiting for you. Before you begin the meditation, find a comfortable, quiet place where you can remain undisturbed. Take a deep, grounding breath. Let go of the need to have all the answers and prepare your mind to welcome the spark of truth. Let's begin.